Hi Taurus, I am the Awakened Dreamer and I am here to do a monthly spread for you for the month of June. All right, so let's do some shuffling. This is in hopes to give you a bit of an outlook as to what to expect in the upcoming month. All right, second shuffle. Try to start out here. We're going to do a simple Celtic spread, and I want to start off with a flyer or a jumper, if you will. One too many. All right, what can we expect in the month of June for Taurus? Month of June for Taurus, please. Okay. All right, so let's start with these two. Okay. All right, so to start, in the center of your reading, the center energy, we have the Four of Cups and the Queen of Swords, okay? So what I'm seeing here is there is an offer being presented to you, whether it's by the universe or whether it's a job or a relationship offer or a friendship offer, and you're not so pleased about it. You're probably going to decline it. It's looking like, but at the end of the day, you have all of these other full cups. You just seem to be a bit disappointed in what's being offered to you. That one cup over there, if you can see. And then the Queen of Swords, if you look at her, she's very, very poised. She's very mature. She's looking out into the world, deciding what to do, making plans. She's ready. She'll cut anybody out of her life like that. Okay? So maybe this is a relationship offer or a friendship offer and you're ready to cut people out. Interesting. Sometimes it has to be done. And then in the foundation of your reading, we have the Queen of Cups. She's in her own element. She's very relaxed. She seems like an individual who would do a lot of meditating. Maybe that's, some advice. You maybe need to be meditating, balance your yin and yang, if you will. But yeah, it looks like you in the month of June are going to be very relaxed, very peaceful, very ease. Doesn't seem like much is going to bother you. And in your recent past, we have the Four of Pentacles. So it looks like you've been either focusing on saving or you've just been, very cautious of your finances. And there's nothing wrong with that, Maybe you're saving up for a goal. There's nothing wrong with saving your money and being cautious of it. And then in your thoughts, what you're thinking, we have the Seven of Swords. So there's something you want to go after, and you want to do it in a very swift and kind of quiet way. And in my opinion, there is nothing wrong with that. Okay, sometimes you have to do things in the dark and quietly, so that when the time is right, after you've kind of made some progress in your goal, you can, show it to the world, show it to your family, friends, whoever it is, the public. And at that point, people can sometimes be more accepting, but I can do this sometimes too. So I get it. And maybe you need to stop just thinking about it and actually, do it. And the Five of Pentacles is in your upcoming future. Now it looks like you were either left or going to be left out of something, or you're going to be a bit stressed about your finances. Now with the Four of Pentacles in your recent past and then the Five of Pentacles in your upcoming future, it looks like you might be a bit stressed about your finances. Totally understandable. We've all been there. But at the end of the day, you'll see why you don't need to stress. let's continue with the reading. So in the position of what you fear, we have the Page of Wands. Now, what I'm seeing here is that you're a bit fearful of being too playful, too youthful. We don't always have to be so serious and so mature about everything. It sometimes, I mean, summer's coming, at least where I live, and it's okay to be a bit more youthful, a bit more playful, and to let go a bit, let go of the stresses, the worries. Seems like that might be a message to you. Don't fear it. And then in the position of how people view you, the Page of Cups. They're seeing you as a dreamer. Very interesting. Whether you're getting messages through your dreams or you're just a daydreamer, you just, think about what could be, what was, you're a dreamer. And another thing I'm getting is some of you have really elevated yourself in the past months. Because you can see, he's looking up to the legs, he was elevated. And you're thinking about that. It's good to reflect on it. Either way, love it. And then in the position of your positive thoughts, we have the Five of Swords. Very interesting. So something is giving you a bit of a headache, okay? It might have to do with that offer, that Four of Cups that we had here in the center. It might have to do with the people you have to cut out of your life. But at the end of the day, I'm seeing that it's a positive thing that you are acknowledging this and you're dealing with it in a very mature way, I see. Okay? And in the final outcome of the month, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And this is why I was saying don't worry about the Five of Pentacles, because look at her. She is so mature. She's so at ease. She's sitting there with her pentacle like, you know what? Come at me. I got my pentacle. I'm here manifesting. And that's how I see you being at the end of the month. At the end of the day. That's just beautiful. And you know what? This is an energy that we should strive for. Because why should things get to us, at the end of the day? All right, so let's close off this monthly reading with an oracle card. I'm using the Work Your Light Oracle deck, okay? Let's try to get one flower card for you. Okay, there we go. What do we have here? Ooh, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. Okay. So what I see here is you need to be asking yourself some important questions at this time, whether it's, to do with your finances or the people in your life. What needs to change. You may need to cut some people out. You may need to be changing some things to do with your finances in order to feel more comfortable and secure about that. But at the end of the day, you're only going to know those important questions. I can't tell you those. Nobody else can. At the end of the day, you know your life best. You know your situation the best. And you're going to have to take a moment at some point in the month and sit down and ask yourself what needs to be aligned with your destiny, with where you want to go in life, and what needs to change, okay? And trust me, these questions are good to ask in the long run because they will essentially help you go down the path that you want and need to go down in life. All right? Thank you so much, Taurus, and have a great month, and I'll see you next time.